We are back with more of What's Now, and if you're looking for something fun to watch and to stream, well, you want to tune into Power Book 2 Ghost. I spoke with two of the co-stars recently. We had a fascinating conversation about this dramatic series. Here's more.
Right now, I'm talking about Power Book 2 Ghost returns Sunday, December 6th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on STARZ. And joining me with more is Rainey Jr and Naturi Naughton. Thank you so much, both of you, for talking with us here on Park City Television.
Of course.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
So, Naturi, let's start with you. Tell me more about Power Book 2 Ghost.
Okay, well, if you have been watching, we're in the middle of our season, and this season is really about the aftermath. You know, Power Book 2 Ghost is about what happened in Power and how we are all dealing with the aftermath of, Ghost being killed. Tariq shot him. Tasha's in prison. My character, Tasha St. Patrick, goes from being this glamorous, beautiful, head to toe in designer clothes to now an orange jumpsuit in prison. I think the show really shows also how Tariq is becoming his own man, but struggling between himself and his father. He's got college life, the drug game, women, throwing themselves at him. And I think while trying to save his mother. So when you see this season, you're going to relate to these characters. You may not like everything we do, but you will see some pieces of reality in them.
And Michael, tell me more about your character, Tariq St. Patrick, about maybe some of the challenges that you're going to be facing and some of the struggles that he has.
The challenges that Tariq is going to be facing. I mean, since the season started, since episode 1, he's been facing challenges. He has so much responsibilities right now. You got to make money, for mom's lawyer. And on top of making money for mom's lawyer, you got to make money for Yasmin and grandma. Then he has to go to school, wake up early, do homework for Zeke. And then on top of that, he has his own good grades so he could, complete the will. So like right now, Tariq he's just juggling all his responsibilities and trying to find a balance, as he's trying to find, himself, he's trying to find his own person, as far as just, his decisions and his thinking, because, obviously he's very similar to Ghost, but, he wants to be his own man as well. So, he's figuring everything out right now. It's getting crazy for Tariq.
And Naturi, as you play Tasha, what are some similarities and differences between who you are and who this character is? And have you been able to use any of your previous experience as really kind of a starting point to really add more to Tasha?
I think one of the things that I'm so glad that I'm very different than Tasha, although people on the outside world think I really am Tasha. Naturi and Tasha's similarities and differences, to your first question, I would say the similarities are that we're both very opinionated, very strong-willed, very no nonsense. Like Tasha don't take no and Naturi don't take no mess either. So I think that for one. And now that I've become a mother, that's an experience. When I was on the show, I was pregnant in season 4 and I had a baby and came right back for season 5. That changed so much for me because Tasha was a mother and I didn't fully understand all the things of what that meant until I became a mom. So some of the experiences that I used are from now literally living out motherhood. So when I come to work and think about what if this was happening to my child, if I had a Tariq on my hands, I would be so stressed. But I understand the degree of sacrifice. I understand the willingness to die on your own sword. And that's what, parenting is about in a way. So I think I brought some of that to the character. I also, doing other movies and TV and, some of the rawness of Power. I used a lot of my experience from a movie called Notorious, where I played Little Kim. When I came into Power, I just tapped into some parts of the Little Kim that I did. I played her. And the characters that I've played have helped inform my freeness. So I wasn't afraid to, do nude scenes. I wasn't afraid to be a boss that's in your face. And I think that fearlessness is what fuels me. So I'm not afraid to do anything on camera, really.
And that really adds such depth and really makes your character so rich. So, Michael,
Thank you.
I want to hear more about this new season of Power Book 2 Ghost, especially the drama. And how do you think audiences will relate differently to this new season, especially in light of everything that's happening in the world?
Well, we're still on our first season. This is just the second half of the first season because we had to take a break due to COVID and everything. But the second half is honestly crazy. I feel like it's way more exciting because like now it's like everything is kind of like piling up. You know, everything is kind of getting into motion.
Coming to a head, exactly.
Exactly, especially as far as like the court stuff, and then the lawyers trying to, now they're trying to get on Tariq. So, that stuff is gonna get crazy because now Tariq has to, kind of play it way smarter than what he been doing since the first half of the season. So now it's just like, now it's game time. Now it's getting serious for everyone in the show. So not just Tariq, it's getting serious for everyone. So I'm excited to see that for sure.
Me too.
If you could choose, Michael, one thing that you really love about playing Tariq, what would that be?
One thing that I really love about playing Tariq, the clothes. The clothes. I love the wardrobe.
He's so fly.
Yeah, Tariq, he be having the drip. So that's definitely, I mean, it's a million things I love about playing Tariq though, but obviously that right there, Tariq, he be having the drip. So that's one of the biggest, the swag.
The swag.
And Naturi, what about you? I'm going to give you the last word. What's your favorite thing about playing Tasha?
My favorite thing about playing Tasha would probably be her arc, her journey. I think the most exciting thing for an actor to play a character that doesn't stay the same. At no point, if you watch from season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now goes, is Tasha the same? Every year, sometimes she was sleeping with the driver, Sean. Sometimes she was, back in love with Ghost. Sometimes she hated him. Sometimes she killed her best friend one season, Lakeisha. That was kind of sad. And then sometimes, she's in prison like she is right now. Every year, the arc of this character grows. So the best part for me is her trajectory, her growth.
Well, thank you so much, Michael and Naturi, for joining us today.
Thank you.
So looking forward to watching the continuation of this series. Power Book 2 Ghost is returning Sunday, December 6th on STARZ. And again, I'm so appreciative. It's been so fun to talk to you both and learn more about your characters and this great show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching What's Now. I'm your host, Christine Napier. Be sure to tune in to Park City Television every day. We've got great shows such as our live show, Mountain Connections, Scoreboard, Mountain Wellness, and so much more. You can head to our website, parkcity.tv, to find out all about our programming. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.